Z, welcome. How's it going? How are you doing? Fan favorite elephant. Okay. Well, thank you. Elephants are pretty intelligent creatures. Nothing new, and nothing as expected. So I guess I'll just wait until the maps and modes update. And I think there's a big run going on right now. No, that's soon. That starts... Oh, that literally starts pretty much right now. The deepest cut emote just now? Nice! Gonna go back to watch the news to see big run going on. Jeez, what the frick? That friggin' banner? The visuals are nice. I get what they're doing, but unfortunately, it doesn't feel like there's actually Samanids invading the place. They need to have, like, characters in the lobby, or in the plaza and whatever, in the square. They need to have them looking kind of scared or nervous, instead of just like, yeah, look at these two. Hey, Samanids are invading the place. How was that? Oh, I think it's pretty cool. Look at the sky. You think that's cool too? Yeah, I do. They're just invading the place. Yeah. Like, no. You know they have animations for everyone in the square dancing and during Splatfests or something? They need to make it so that it looks like everyone's nervous or anxious or whatever when there's a big run going on, because it doesn't feel apocalyptic at all. The sky and the scenery, the fog, it's a nice touch, but it doesn't feel eventful. Because everyone's just, you know, like, yeah, 7 run, this is normal. Yeah, yeah. Like, come on. Make everyone in the square or plaza look like freaked out or nervous or something. Give a little bit more, you know, actual apocalyptic feel during a big run. Like, seriously. Hey, welcome. How's it going? Team Fry here. I'm on Team Big Man. And I've... let me see the rotation really quickly. Gosh darn it. Why can't they just put both new maps into one rotation? That'd be nice. Just put them both in the same rotation, why don't you? Like, actually, come on. Okay, so, I'm gonna go ahead and do some PBs. Ninja Pond, how's it going? Welcome. How are you doing? So I'm going to go ahead and open up some PBs, and we're going to be playing only on the new maps. PBs is up here. I'll go ahead and open the room. Same password as usual. Whee! Jameson, how's it going? Welcome. Silver, welcome. How you doing? To start so late for you. I know, I had a pretty busy day, actually. So that's why I'm starting my stream a little later. And I'm gonna go ahead and give... Actually, I'm gonna give the new Slosher a try. Where is it? Dreadringer. Isn't it funny how, like, the two new, like, weapons in the weapon category, Pain Brush and Dreadringer, it's like Nintendo is, like, they're dreading the pain of the backlash from the fans because of their laziness with this game. Lols. And yeah, I did try a little bit of actual multiplayer with this Tri-Stringer. It is certainly better than the other one, but unfortunately, it's held back by the sprinkler. I know you could argue that it helps you build up the special faster, but you want to know what else does that, but only better? Splat Bomb, Burst Bomb, Suction Bomb, Fizzy Bomb, a Curling Bomb, and Auto Bomb. So, yeah. And some of those cost less ink to use. So yeah, the sprinkler, it definitely holds this kit back. It really does. As long as this weapon does not have a viable sub-weapon, it's still going to be, you know, mediocre at best. It's got a very good special, but the sub-weapon holds it back. Got a map that isn't a Tetris piece. Yeah, seriously. Looked at Hagglefish Market before updating, and they definitely added the crane and the building with a tune near the map. Nice! So they actually did update that. That's cool. Incline hasn't made a weapon yet until now. Neither has Anarchy. They made the alternate kit for the blah 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 Splattershot Nova. Now the only thing I really want returning in this game, other than maybe 2 new kits, or one more kit for both the Tri-Stringer and the... Yeah, 100 exactly. Still not a consistent one hit. But yeah, I would like them to add still one more kit for the Splatoon Wiper and the Tri-Stringer. And this time, actually make them fun. Because both kits are held back by something. For the vanilla kit on the Viper, it's held back by the Ultra Stamp because that special weapon kind of sucks admittedly. And then on the alternate kit for it, it's held back by the... I mean, Squid Beacons are okay. They're not the worst. But it definitely demands a sub-weapon that can actually, you know, help it move a little more, despite the fact that the main attack can do that just fine. But yeah. That would be really nice. Other weapons should get a second until the weapons get thirds. I know, that's the thing, though. Nintendo has, you know, 2 more years planned of support for this, or 1 more year of support planned for this game, and I'm like, with how many new weapons they're adding, and how many weapons still have not gotten a second kit, unless they throw everything at us on the last update and just give us a huge, like, chunk of weapon kits, they're not going to be able to give every weapon an alternate kit, at least 2 kits, within another year. No, that's... nah. They're factually going to need 2 more years of continued support to do that. That and this thing could use a damage increase. Actually, let me see something. Jeez. If you're right on top of the sprinkler, that thing does work. That is a rapid time to splat. Jeez, that is some serious DOT. Do they need to add more kits to paint? Yeah. They still need to add new kits for the new weapons now, so... Yeah. Unless they give this game another 2 years of continued support, they're not going to be able to fit all of that. That's just one of the reasons people dropped this game so early, is because they were tired of waiting and not getting an alternate kit for their main weapons. So it's like, you know what? What's the point? This game just got boring super quickly. I'm playing the same weapon over and over again. And look at this. It took them a year to give us a new Tri-Stringer kit, and it's still mediocre because of its sub-weapon not being viable. Like, check this out. I do not understand the buff they gave this thing. They made the first phase last longer, and then the second phase last longer as well. I guess in an actual turf war match that could help, but this thing gets destroyed sooner than it can paint. So again, this weapon holds this weapon back, unfortunately. And it kind of sucks. Actually, let me see something. Okay, I'm gonna wait for one more person to join so we can have a 2v2 at least. 1v1s are kind of uneventful. Okay. I'm gonna see how much... I'm using 2 mains of special charge-up. 2 mains of special charge-up, and the sprinkler is only giving me like a quarter of my special. That is kind of... no. If this was Splatoon 1 sprinkler, that would have given me at least half of my special. But a quarter? Really? It's gonna take 4 sprinklers to build this special up. Maybe even more. Let's see. Nope. It takes 4 sprinklers to build this special up, with 2 mains of special charge up. Imagine running no special charge up. The sprinkler does not do anything. Jeez. Okay, we can start off with the 2v2. But yeah, that is pretty bad. That is really bad. Look at this. The main weapon itself builds it up a lot faster. Look how fast that is. Jeez. This thing doesn't need a sprinkler. It needs a sub-weapon to help it in close quarters. It needs a burst bomb. A fizzy bomb would be the best one, because you can actually pair that with its long range. Make it a little more consistent with splats. Yeah, the Reflux still needs a new kit. The Splatoon Stamper still needs a new kit. The .52 gal needs a new kit. Why did they give the Splattershot Nova a new kit before they gave any of the weapons that were in there since day 1 a new kit? It's like they're trying to push their new weapons to get people to use them. And I'm like, well, I don't know, maybe people would use them if you made them good, if you made them fun, if you gave them good kits. You know what I mean? The Tenderbrella and new kit before the Splatbrella. I know, seriously. The .96 gal got a new kit before the .52 gal, which made no sense, like at all. But that was probably just to make it easier to recycle the frickin'... What do you mean juice teams? Looks good, I just want to play. They probably just gave it to the .96 gal one first so they had an excuse to use the Kraken Royale because they completely recycled the, 96 Deco kit from Splatoon 1. Which is what they did with the new kit for the sloshing machine. Point sensors and Trizuka. Wait a minute. Oh wait, I chose. Oh yeah, I chose this map. Good. I was going to say, did I forget to choose the maps that we were playing to begin with? Okay, let's go. Yeah, unfortunately, this weapon is still held back by its sub-weapon. The first weapon is held back by its kit entirely. But at least this one has a viable special. Vapelt. Anything down here? Nope. Okay, good. And it's still really hard to actually land splash this time. Jeez. I think the perfect kit for this weapon would be Fizzy Bombs and Ink Storm. You could pair the Fizzy Bombs with the main attack for good synergy, and the Ink Storm would do the same. It would make it a lot easier to land one hits if people are nicked by any of the ink from the storm. That would be like the perfect kit for this weapon. The perfect kit. Mason, how goes it? Welcome. How you doing? Why not playing Big Run? Because I'm saving that for tomorrow. I really don't want to play Big Run right now. I'd rather just play multiplayer with you guys to play on the new maps. Big Run, however, I'm going to be playing with the crew tomorrow. You want to know just how badly this weapon needed a kit to begin with? Every lobby I ran into had at least 2 of these weapons. So I'm like, geez, that many people waited a whole year for a new kit for this weapon? Dang, Nintendo, what's your deal? Took you a year and it's still mediocre at best. Jim Jam, how goes it? Welcome. How you doing? Plus, the sprinkler is way too expensive on me for what little it does. Like, way too expensive. So yeah, sprinkler definitely holds this weapon back. 100% it does. Doing good? That's good to hear. Imagine with it's a lot harder to hit people with the... Yeah, grates it is. That is the one thing I don't like about this stage, the grates. But luckily, you don't actually have to use them. And they still haven't fixed the winning animations when there's less than 4 people. It looks weird. I'm doing good too, thank you for asking. Okay, so next up, Ship Cargo Co. If there's anyone who would still like to join, feel free to drop right in. The password is the same at 1008. Welcome, Jacket. How's it going? How are you doing? Wait. But yeah, like I said, a lot of people I ran into last night when I was playing on the 2 new maps. I saw a lot of this weapon, and I'm like, geez, Nintendo, you kept these people waiting long enough, didn't you? Jeez. A whole year, and the kit is still mediocre at best because the sub-weapon is bad. They already have the... Yeah. Pretty good. Yeah, I saw that. It's pretty cool. One thing I do look forward to with the new seasons are the emotes, because what I try to do is I try to pick my favorite emote for each season, and use that emote for the rest of the season. But yeah. maybe soon I'll be able to use an emote that I like out of all of them the most, and I'll stick with that one. Bleep. Vapelt. Yeah, the sprinkler still holds this weapon back. Gosh darn it, it sucks. But at least it's got a good special now because the, normal kit was really, really bad. Both the sub and the special did nothing. But at least now we have one good part of the kit, which is... wow. Yeah, they really gave the weapon the damage weapon needed. That was something that this weapon really needed. So now the main weapon itself is really good. But it still needs a better kit. Like, take Splatoon 1 for example. I don't have an actual main in that game because, like, a lot of the kits are just really fun to use. I have a hard time picking my favorite. In this game, I mainly just boil it down to the main weapon itself, whether I use it or not, because the kits in this game kind of just suck. They either have a bad sub-weapon or a kind of good special, or vice versa. There's no, like, actual pure good kit. Unless we're talking the sloshing machine. But that got nerfed to absolute oblivion. Maybe the increase for special points needed for the Booyah Bomb I can understand, but the slowed attack speed? No, that was kind of stupid. Don't know why they did that. Kenny, how's it going? Welcome. How you doing? And welcome, Potato Soup. I will not be doing Big Run today, no. I'm playing multiplayer so I can try the new maps with you guys. If the sprinkler was the way it was in Splatoon 1, then yes, it would be a good sub-weapon. But after they nerfed it to near uselessness in Splatoon 2 and kept it that same way in Splatoon 3, the sprinkler is kinda garbage. And welcome back, Potato Soup. Now great, your Switch is broken and you won't turn on, you have to get it fixed. Have you tried holding the power button down, Jacket? Because sometimes what'll happen with my Switch is it won't turn on, even though it's actually on. So yeah. Do I have a cool? Or should you do it by friend code? If we're friends on the Switch, you'll be able to do so. But yeah, if you hold down the power button for I think like maybe 10 seconds, you'll be able to... am I turned on? Okay, now I'm gonna give these two new weapons a try. Let's start with the heavy-headed Splatling. Okay, so you can't store a charge, nor can you pause it mid-charge and charge it back up again. Try that and still won't work. You tried 15 and 20 seconds, but it doesn't work. Huh. Maybe try 25 or 30 seconds. If that doesn't work, then yeah, you probably have to get it repaired. Yes, we did. Soup. And yes, that does increase the striking speed on this weapon, which is going to be really good. That is insane DPS. Holy fudge. Okay, let's try to get one more person in here so we can do a 3v3. Your game's still not updated. It's cool. I'll go ahead and wait an extra few minutes. That is ridiculous DPS. That just might be the highest DPS of any weapon in this game. I hope that DPS carries over to Salmon Run. This thing is going to shred like lesser Salmonids and boss ones. It's even going to shred the King Salmonids. I hope that DPS transitions over to Salmon Run. Frank, how goes it? Welcome. How you doing? Okay, so we're gonna wait for a Ninja Pond to join so we can have a 3v3. Have it work before Splatfest ends. If you get it repaired now, then you probably should be able to. But yeah, try 25 to 30 seconds of holding the power button down. If that doesn't work, then yeah, you may have to reset it. Or, you know, get it fixed. Sheesh. Gotta find your game card. Let's go. And you may have to send me a friend request. If you do, then actually I'm gonna go ahead and just make a pool. Actually, I probably should just make a pool. So, let me close the room, and I'm gonna make a pool. Just to avoid the stress of a friggin', you know. Oh yeah, that's it. Dirk. We're gonna call it... That's still my last pool name. Dang. Nice. I am on Team Big Man, and welcome Jaden. How's it going? You'll try it? Okay, hopefully it works. What should I call this pool? Let's just call it Drizzle, because that's what we're doing. Have fun on the new Drizzle season maps. Okay, I'll create a private room, and then I'll make a... whatever, you know. Let people know you're on Team Shiver. Nice. Okay, going out. And there we go. So I apologize to anyone who is currently in the room. You're on Team Fry? Nice. And it's been a while since you've been here. Hope you've been doing well. If you wish to join, you are more than welcome to. Dang, that is crazy. That's good to hear. I've been doing well too. Thank you for asking. So streaming later, then you will... but you gotta go. Ooh, going to Olive Garden? Nice! I have actually recently been to Olive Garden. They got some pretty nice stuff. Though the favorite thing they have so far for me is their fettuccine Alfredo. That is really good. I also recently went to Buffalo Wild Wings too. I tried their, what's the name of it? Like the cheese curd hamburger or something? It was a really good hamburger, but dang, it was messy. It's one of those hamburgers that is, like, the structure just makes it fall apart really easily. So yeah, really good hamburger, but kind of hard to eat. Take care, Jacket. Have a good one. Stay safe. Is a Salmon Run invasion the best time to announce the next Splatfest? Yeah, seriously. They announced everything in the update. The Splatfest, the season, the Salmon Run, and the new Vepons. try and get a look at what this thing actually is. Like, what is the ammunition for this thing? It looks like they look like markers almost, or highlighters. I don't know. It's a cool looking Spitling though. It is a pretty cool looking Spitling. If they had challenges or private battles, it would bring a world of possibilities to minigames. Yeah, seriously. Something they should do is make it so that, much like the Foggy Notion, which is quite literally just a salmon run occurrence, but in multiplayer, imagine being able to, one of the challenges being salmon run weapons only. That would be freaking ridiculously fun. Sheldon's mouthing off about his new weaponry. You were just at Chili's? Nice! I've been to Chili's a few times. They got some really good stuff. Have you tried their cookie skillet dessert? That thing is ridiculously good. It's a nice, fresh out of the oven, freshly baked chocolate chip cookie that's warm and melty and runny, with a scoop of vanilla ice cream with a little bit of caramel on it. The cold of the ice cream counteracts the warmth of the cookie, but both are, like, a very sweet and rich. It is ridiculously good. I seriously recommend trying it if you have not already. I think that's what it's called, though. Like the skillet cookie or the cookie skillet. I think it's the skillet cookie, because it's on a skillet. So, yeah, skillet cookie. And we ain't talking about the musical band either. Even though they make some pretty good music. Yeah. Boink. Looks similar with a ballpoint. It kind of does. It's like they're reusing concepts for weapons as well now, because it's like, we have ballpoints, we have pens. So what's this? Highlighters? Are these supposed to be like highlighters or something? I'm not sure. Monster from Skillet, that's a good one. Awake and Alive is another good one. Not Gonna Die is another good one. Okay, let's get one more person in here so we can have a 2v2. I was gonna, oh yeah, we're just waiting for Ninja Fun now. Let's go. I selected the map, am I right? Oh, I have to wait until we're all set, don't I? Nope. Ooh, it's a good thing I checked. Okay. Crab Leg Capital. This thing builds up its special pretty darn quickly. Actually, hold on. What is the special point? 190. It builds it up pretty quickly regardless. Oh, take care, Jaden. Have a good one. Stay safe. This new Goo Jibber's pretty cool, too. Okay. Awesome. Let's go. Oop. Okay. So, let's see. I'll go ahead and spectate. You guys have fun. Yoink! For now. Have a good one. Stream till 11. Maybe one of these days I'll do a really long stream. It might be a marathon stream of me going through like all Splatoon games. I'll do like maybe 2 hours per Splatoon game, making it like a 6-hour long stream. I might do a big stream marathon one of these days. Maybe. The Mario Bros. Movie? That's a good movie. And so are the two Sonic movies. It's funny though, because as good as the Sonic movies were as well, I think the Mario Brothers movie was a better video game adaptation movie because it had, you know, a familiar soundtrack, familiar characters, a familiar setting, versus the Sonic movie taking place in, like, you know, it was Sonic characters, but in, like, like, real, like, locations, if that makes sense. But that's not to say the movies are bad. They were still really, really good. Both of them were, and I'm very excited for the third one. But in terms of video game adaptation, yeah, the Mario movie definitely did it better. What time is it now? Okay, I got a little bit of time left. Yeah, good luck splatting someone at close range with that. I think you're better off spamming the semi-charged explosive bolts, because they're actually, the damage has been increased, so that's pretty good. You got 5 stars on the Neo Splash-O-Matic? Nice! Look! Verticality! About time. So yeah, the fact that there's actually verticality in these maps now, and they have the whole interconnected world thing going on that pretty much every other Splatoon map did, that's good. That means the devs are definitely learning. They're probably starting to remember what made Splatoon maps as good as they were to begin with. Not to mention the scenery in the backgrounds. They're getting that down too. There's a lot of green trees, a lot of buildings, a lot of roads. The only thing missing are the moving cars. But yep, these two new maps are definitely a step up. A huge improvement. Yeah, you can see Hagglefish down there. And they updated the game so that you can see this map on Hagglefish Market as well. Which is just really cool. It's small stuff like that that can make me appreciate what game developers do. Just the small little attention to detail stuff. I just hope they keep up with the good map designs and keep improving, because these two new maps are definitely a huge improvement. Oh yeah, and for the upcoming Splatfest, to celebrate, you know, 1 year of Splatfest, they're making it so that all shifty stations that we played on so far are going to be able to be played on during the Splatfest. So that's actually pretty cool. That's actually a pretty good idea. I like that. We're not just limited to one this time. We got, well, not shifty stations, but, you know, tricolor maps. It'd still be nice if they were shifty stations, but oh, that's a nice touch. So, if you go up to that side of the map where the pink is, and look down to the right, you can see Hagglefish Market. And when you're in Hagglefish Market, if you're on the, I guess, front, I'm not sure how to call it a front side or a back side, because the maps are, you know, literally 50 of the same terrain. But as soon as we're done with some turf wars, I'll go ahead and show you. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and put you on spectate now. So yeah, when we're done with these next matches, I'll go ahead and show you where Hagglefish is on the map. And I'll show you where the map is on Hagglefish Market as well. It's pretty cool. I think I may have room on my friends list. You can try sending me one, but if I don't, then I'll go ahead and make some room. Oh, do I said that? No, I pressed A. The Taxi Cooler is a really cool support special, but the thing I don't like about it is it's kind of an indirect support special. It's like, you have to go out of your way to make sure you place it near where your teammates are. Versus something like the Echolocator or Ink Armor, you could use that wherever you wanted, regardless of how far your teammates were, and it would help everybody. But that one, you gotta be within actual close proximity. Actually, I can show you where Hagglefish is right now. See? Right there, where my little crosshair is. That is Hagglefish Market right there. Okay, but now back to the match. And then on Hagglefish Market, just look for 2 big yellow cranes. And you'll see this map. Does the charge time slow down when jumping? Yeah, it does. I wonder what this thing's object damage is like. But the fire rate this big is probably pretty huge. Oh, I don't like running on the gates. It's so bad. So I like to stay to the lower levels. Yeah, the Bravo side. If you look down to your left on the Bravo side, you will see Hagglefish Market. And then I think it's on the Alpha side of Hagglefish Market, you'll see this map. Something that I find odd about this game, however, is a lot of the weapons have consistent kits. The Gold Dynamo, once again, like in the previous 2 games, has a... Oh, that's not a sprinkler. Has a splat bomb, so why doesn't the vanilla splatter shot have burst bombs like it's always had? Instead they gave it suction bombs. Hello. Just barely out of range. That was funny. That was actually pretty funny. Yeah, see? There is Hagglefish Market. That is so cool. Now I can see myself playing this game alongside Splatoon 1. Dude, this thing just freaking shreds when it's at full charge. It's like a... I'm not sure which weapon has the faster time splat, the fully charged Hydra, or if this weapon has fully charged. They might be tied for the same time splat. The only splatling I really enjoy using is the mini splatling, because it's, you know, I'm actually nimble with it, I can move around. Unfortunately, it's held back by its kit. The vanilla one's got burst bombs, which is already a huge plus. But the special is the Ultra Stamp. Sigh. Sucks. As for the Zinc, held back by all parts of its kit. Toxic Mist, there's nothing in Big Bubbler, is almost near useless. I'm looking for it. It's cool. Hey, Dynamo. Oddly enough, I picked up Dynamo recently in Splatoon 1, and I am doing really good with it. But then again, in Splatoon 1, rollers were actually, you know, good. Even if they didn't have the vertical flicks, their one hits were very consistent. Even on the carbon roller. Okay, so next map. We shall spectate soup. I'm gonna use this weapon one more time, and then I'm gonna switch over to the Dread Ringer. Let's give that one a shot. Splatoon 2 Dynamo sucks. Unless you had MPU on it. Unfortunately, I think the reason they added MPU was because they made some of the weapons underpowered. Rollers in Splatoon 2 were definitely underpowered. Like, especially the carbon roller. That thing needed MPU to be good. So my question is, why don't they just increase the damage a little bit? Not enough for it to be like mid-range one hits with the carbon, but just more consistent one hits? Like seriously, what the frick? Tell you my friend code? It'd be easier if you sent me your friend code, which is in the description. But yeah, have a good night. Thank you for joining us, and stay safe. Blah blah bee. Mother. Ow. Oh no, that's a Kraken. I'm stuck. That's okay, I insta-respawn. Kraken Royale is a really fun special in this game. I just wish it was on kind of more fun weapons. Heck, I wouldn't mind if a third Splatoon Viper kit ended up getting Kraken Royale. That'd be dope. It'd be a fitting special for it too. It'd have good synergy because the main weapon itself is very similar. You can hold the charge for a quick one hit at close range. Oh, that's right. I got cooling bombs. I can move. Ouch. The blobber can get really cheeky splats. It's like just the ricochet from the bubbles can splat somebody, even if you're not aiming at anybody. It'd be like, oh, those weren't even aimed for me, yet they still splatted me. I have had several really funny splats with that thing before, specifically in Splatoon 2. I've had a few pretty funny ones in this game, but not as much as I had in Splatoon 2. Yeah, both these new maps, a huge improvement. Really good. Yikes! Unfortunately, the new Tri-Stringer kit is mediocre at best, still. Revolver, for me, it's not that fun because it feels very niche. Though it is kind of fun when you get like those splats I mentioned where it's like the bubbles can ricochet and just splat someone out of nowhere. It is kind of fun to get splats like that with it, but those are kind of a rarity. But to me, yeah, not the biggest fan of Revolver, honestly. I prefer either the Tri-Slosher or the Vanilla Slosher. Slashing Machine is fun too, but that thing got nerfed to oblivion. Ouch. Go, curling bomb! Curling bomb! Just dodge that one. Oh, I thought we lost that one actually. Epic match. There were bubbles all over the place. 0 splats. Okay, so next map, or we're gonna go back to this one, and nope. I'm going to go ahead and, gosh darn it, this game. We're gonna play down this one again, but now I'm gonna use Dreadringer if I can find it. That'd be good. Thank you. And then I'll try it on the other map as well. Holy cow, this thing is slow. So you can spread them out, or you can have them both overlap each other. That is interesting. But we got a Reflighter. Yay. Fun. Pretty ink hungry too. this thing is actually pretty darn encumbered. What the frick? Doesn't take much to get it special though, so... But then again, its special is kind of... meh. But you know what? I wouldn't mind if a third Spider Shot kid had that special. Because if they gave it burst bombs in that special, then that would be like full-on Super Soaker Water Gun Summertime Fun special. An inflatable pool toy with literal water balloons and a Super Soaker Water Gun. It'd be a good thematic match, at least. So, for that reason, I wouldn't really mind it. Your Red Ringer. Let's see how this goes. I actually came close to maining the Vanilla Slosher in this game for a short time. But at the time it was outclassed by the, it was outclassed by the other Slosher. The Sloshing Machine. But now that they nerfed it, I could try the Vanilla Slosher again. Oh gosh. Because the Vanilla Slosher kit is pretty darn good. Splat Bombs with Tri-Strike. It's literally the T-Tech. Hot damn. Iframes didn't come out. Yeah, that's another big problem with this game. Too many kits, too many weapons have the same kit. It feels like there's almost no variety with the kits in this game. There are just way too many weapons that share the exact same kit. It's really dumb. See, this right here actually should be a Path of Walker cost. Can I go? Jeez. Yeah, Rouge Ladder still needs that mobility buff. If they make it so that you can start moving immediately after the explosion like you can with the splashdown, then it would actually be a pretty viable special. But because you're pretty much stuck in place, yeah, you're a sitting duck. It's a fun special, but not very viable. It is a very cheese special for Splat Zones, though. That thing can insta-cap a zone, like no problem. Even if it's a bit one zone. What? Hello. Ah. Yeah, the start time is way too slow as well. They gave that hey, kill the solar kit. Yeah, seriously. Like, actually, I'm surprised they didn't make the Soda Slosher, Fizzy Bomb, and Tacticooler. I mean, everything about that kit spells fizzy. Or soda. They're all fizzy drinks, so serious missed opportunity there. If they gave the Tri-Slosher Nouveau maybe the Wave Breaker, then that would have been better. G to the G's. That bucket has a delayed fire rate. Yeah, it really does. Delayed fire rate, delayed slider, and delayed explosion. So yeah, everything about this weapon pretty much is you need to preemptively do stuff. It's still kind of fun to use though. I enjoy using sloshers because they're a fun weapon, but yeah, this one feels a lot slower than usual. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hey, we can have everyone play. Let's go. Let's give it a go. The damage is really high though, so if literally 45 per hit, so that's 90 damage, leaving you with 10 health. So if pretty much anyone is hit with any other attack beforehand, it will one slash him. Wait. Actually, is this effective range? Yeah, that is effective range. Sheesh. There we go. Yep, 3v3s. Let's go. Ain't the moist toy to win. No. All sloshers. Pretty much. So how many sloshers does that make now? That makes the, you know, just the slosher, the tri-slosher, the sloshing machine. We got this slosher now, and the X-slosher. So I think that's a total of 5 different sloshers in total. No. Beep. If you have run speed up, your strafing speed is better with an inkjet, believe it or not. This thing doesn't have much trouble building up its special, though. The only problem is what special it is. And given the delay with this thing, it's going to be hard to combo into the explosive from the special. So this is kind of like a tri-slosher, but in 2 directions instead of... Oh. Now I run out of ink. So this could be like the dual slosher. The only real good combo synergy I can think of with this weapon and its special would be throwing a burst or a suction bomb before using the special. That way, the explosion from both could potentially splat people. Given how it's delayed as well. But other than that, it's still pretty meh-ish. So yeah, we have like the whole getting back into enemy base kind of thing going on here with this map as well. But in a very unorthodox style. But hey, at least the special's a free reload, so you can throw another sub-weapon after doing it. Actually, if you think about it, if a third splatter shot kit does get burst bombs and the reef slider, much like with the splashdown, burst bombs would be a really good pairing with that. And make more consistent splats. Because you can throw a burst bomb right after you explode. So that actually might be a good pairing. So yeah, we can probably have that for the wasabi splatter shot. Burst bombs and reef slider. I can actually see that being pretty good. May not be as reliable because you're still kind of stuck in place after it explodes, but hey, it's still a pretty good combo. Okay, so I'm going to do another 2 matches, 1 more on each stage, and then I'll go ahead and call it a stream. So we're going to go back here. All set. So I'm going to go back to the new tri-stringer. Actually, maybe I'll use the new YouTuber now. Yeah, let's actually give the new YouTuber a try. Pretty cool. Fist bump! Me and Ninja Fun still have yet to fist bump. they have to give it a good special? Why does Nintendo just have to give something a good special but a trash sub and vice versa? Why can't they just make a kit fun for a change? Even if the kit is good, the main weapon is probably gonna be bad, so... Dang it, that still sucks. Dylan, how's it going? Welcome. How long am I gonna be streaming for? I'm gonna do one more match after this, and then I'm calling it a stream. Because I got a late start today. Because today was pretty busy. If you want to join, though, for the last match, you're more than welcome to. That now one hit. That now one hit. Oops. I suck. The YouTuber had a double charge. I know, it's still the same amount of time to charge to max charge, but they changed it so that you can now tell when it's gonna one hit. So when the first circle is completely, filled in, you can one hit somebody with it. That's something that YouTuber could always do, but they made it so that it's just easier to see. Instead of one circle, it's now two. It's still got the same charge time though. So yeah, pretty nice little change there. The only thing I do with the Ultra Stamp is I just leave it. I don't bother doing brush mode with it because brush mode sucks. Ouch. Worth a try. But I like the little blue at the end of this YouTuber. It's kind of cool looking. Oh, okay. I'll be over here then. Oh my gosh, I do not like being on grates. I don't like being on grates. I don't like being on grates. Dang it. There's too many grates on this map, that's the problem. Oh, I missed. Imagine I somehow make it so that every time I miss a shot with a charger, that audio just happens. You're gonna be hearing that, like, constantly throughout a match. I got some breathe, at least. It still kind of baffles me that Nintendo nerfed the Ultra Stamp to make it have less time. It's got less duration now, and I'm like, no, that's not what I need. It still needs to be good in rush mode. So why in the heck would you nerf it when it still needs a buff? That makes no sense to me. Take precaution. Is that a comeback? Ooh, pretty close. Dang, very close. GG's. Almost made a literal 10-second comeback. I've made 10-second comebacks before. Oddly enough. Okay, one more match and then I'll call it a stream. One more time on Ship Cargo Co. Booyah Bomb spam. Y'all gonna be using the Aero Spray MG? No, it's the RG. MG is the silver one, RG is the gold one, PG is the bronze one. Hold on, let me see something. Dang, that's actually some pretty good combo. Not too bad. You get one tap and then do a double. And it'll splat. Jeez, that's a pretty dangerous combination. But then I'm using it not too much because I kind of suck with chargers. That's all up. Now that's a lot of damage! Look at lockers if I want to. I typically don't really bother with the lockers that much. And I'm not really going to decorate mine fully until I get the black and white Maki 750s. Ding ding! Had ink armor and Splatoon too. But it still had the burst, not the burst one, but the splat bomb. So that's something that the Dynamo has consistently had. It's always had a splat bomb as a sub-weapon. Which is a very good sub-weapon. It may be ink hungry, but throwing a splat bomb into a horizontal flick is pretty brutal. In Splatoon 1, that is a gnarly combo. Point. No, I'll go rush mode. Ah, darn it. Wait. The only thing you'll need with that now is... Dang, I thought I was gonna get out of that one for a second. What the frick? No. Infinity frame with the frame slider. Yes. Imagine if they gave you iframes while doing rush mode with the ultra stamp. I think that would be pretty... That'd be pretty broken, actually. The only thing you guys are missing are 3 mains and 9 subs of special charge up. Dang, if you do that with this combo, that's gonna be pretty rad. Rush mode is so garbage. That's why I don't rush mode with this with the Ultra Sand, because it literally just turns you into... You might as well be walking with the Ultra Sand. You might as well be walking with it. What the... That... You might as well be walking with it. That throw actually worked, kind of. Why? You have a decent amount of special charge up though. But make it 3 mains and 9 subs, and you'll have like the ultimate Booyah Bomb spam. Ouch. Boingo. Get 3 mains and 9 subs of that stuff. Imagine if it actually had a good sub-weapon, and not the sprinkler, like a burst bomb or something. That would be pretty insane. Holy shoot. Do, 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 do. Okay, no, here's what you do. You get a team of 4, and all 4 of you have 3 mains and 9 subs of special charge up, and you just continuously non-stop spamming the Booyah Bomb. Actually, no, I want to go another 2 matches with the new Tri-Stringer, because that's my new weapon, favorite weapon. Well, the weapon I'll be using mostly. Then I'll call it a stream. Okay, let's go. I am ready. Look at that. Jeez. 2 subs. 2 mains of special charge, I think it still doesn't do anything. Bleep. How much is each individual hit? 30. I think they should increase it to maybe 32, at least. I think they should increase the hits from this thing to be 32, at least. Something I noticed is that, like early, all the way through Splatoon 1 and pretty much halfway through Splatoon 2, the splatter shot was actually did 35 damage per hit, but they increased it to 36. So the splatter shot got us kind of a damage up buff. It was still a 3-hit, but it was a more consistent 3-hit, if that makes sense. It's battle time! Let's go. If anything, this stage almost does kind of remind me of, whatever it is. The parking lot. I don't even like that stage that much. It's okay in Splatoon 1, but in Splatoon 2, yeah, no, I don't like it. Sprinkler! Multi towers, that's what it is. It kind of reminds me of that because of all the surrounding buildings. They're just super tall. If this thing could store a charge, that would also be really nice. If you think about it, there's no reason it shouldn't be able to store a charge. I'll just undo what you are doing. Hello. Yes, yes. Close enough. Lols. Yeah, reflex can store a charge, which is weird. So if that one can, why can't this one? And I think this one's the one that needs to be able to have its charge stored because its range is the only thing it's really got going for it, honestly. And if you have to get rid of that because you need to swim closer to the target, it defeats the purpose. So if they make it so that this can store its charge in a later update, then that would be great. Or maybe they'll introduce a new Tri-Stringer entirely. Because this one's the middleweight one, the reflex is the lightweight one, so maybe soon we'll get a heavyweight Tri-Stringer. Along with a heavyweight Splatoon. Okay, because the Viper is the lightweight. the Stamper is the middleweight, so maybe now soon we'll get a heavyweight one. Ooh, perfect spot for the sprinkler. Kind of. Bleep. Give me that ink. Have fun! Stamper is heavyweight? I don't think it's heavyweight. It feels like a midweight. I know that the Wiper is lightweight, though. We may have to test that out. I think the Stamper is middleweight. G to the G's. Uno mas, and then we'll call it a stream. One more time on Ship Cargo Co. The thing I like about this map is, like, the particular coloration of it. It actually is pretty Splatoon 1-esque. Really nice. Yeah, Paintbrush is a heavyweight. But I think Stamper is midweight. I could be wrong, I'm not entirely sure though. But I do know that the Wiper is lightweight. Join us? I'm gonna use this weapon again though. You guys will be the turf coverage, I will be the backline support. Even though strikers are just better at that pretty much in every way. And next time I'll join you guys though. Yoink! Jeez. It reminds me of those, like, really long, inflatable, squealy tube things I would see at, like, the car, like, places, like the big car stores where you buy a car. That's what that reminds me of. Right there. Those freaking wailing, super long tube things that look like just inflatable, fluffy tube people. That's what that reminds me of. Octobrush is medium and Paintbrush is heavy. Yup. Just like Carbon Roller is lightweight, Splatter Roller is middleweight, and Dynamo is heavy. But now we have two other rollers. The Flingza and the Big Swing. I think Flingza is midweight, and I think Big Swing is lightweight? Not sure though. Just go to that. Do it. Just launch it. But yeah, I think the perfect kit for a Tri-Stringer would definitely have to be Fizzy Bomb and Pink Storm. Perfect kit for a Splatoon Wiper? I'm not sure what that one would be. There's not much you can do with the Wiper, because the Wiper itself is just a very solid main weapon. It doesn't demand any real good kit. But it'd be nice to have one just for the fun of it. So if anything, I think Burst Bombs and... Well, actually, I think it does need some form of displacement, so... Burst Bombs would be there just for the heck of it. And it's already got the best displacement special in the game on the, you know, new kit that it has. The Deco, which is 10-ton cells. So that one's out of the question for a third kit. but it could get Tri-Strike, which is another somewhat decent displacement special. Or it could get Booyah Bomb, which is a little better than Tri-Strike. Just for more conventional, I would say. Because Booyah Bomb gives you armor. Tri-Strike, you're left vulnerable and you can't even swim. Which is a bit of a problem. Yay, more ink! Ouch. That is Ink Strom. Oh no! Okay. Jeez. Oh my gosh, Sprinkler is so expensive for what little it does. Dang, imagine if those were actually allowed to blow up afterwards. I mean, technically they do, but they don't actually, you know, ink. They just blow up, but they don't ink. That'd be kind of a cheeky way of getting last second points. G to the G's. Okay, but yeah, now I will call it a stream because it's only slightly shorter than my usual streams, but I am starting a little later because I had a pretty busy day, so I'm gonna go ahead and call it a stream right here. And then tomorrow, I will be streaming Big Run with the crew. And G to the G's. I need to leave this pool now. Drizzle! Yeah, it's a fun new kit. The special is definitely better, but the sprinkler sucks. See? Jeez. Last one right before the time is up. I think it gives you a total of 10 seconds before they do so, y'all. And Big Run. Yay. And we have the new Drizzle dualies, actually, in this Big Run, I believe. Which is interesting. You'd think they would have made Drizzle dualies a thing in Splatoon 2, given how the new weapon classes were, you know, Brillas and dualies. So, not sure why it took this long to get Drizzle dualies, but that's pretty cool. You know what's on break right now? A little thing with the Drizzle dualies, you can do unlimited... Okay, it's not unlimited per se, but you can do as many dodge rolls as you want as long as you have ink. So you're not limited to just 2 or 4 dodge rolls. You can keep doing them until you run out of ink. So technically it's unlimited dodge rolls. But that's pretty cool. And yes, you can damage, you know, salmon as well dodge rolling, which is cool. And they have the appearance of the plain vanilla dualies. We have Splatfest stuff set up in the middle of a Big Run. How funny. Actually, really quickly, let me go into Grizzco really quickly. Let's see if they made it so that you can actually test out what the new Grizzco weapon just some way. Welcome to Grizzco, and yes, advertising Big Run. Yum yum, a lot of fish. I want to eat them. Even though a fish is currently eating me. Yum yum. I know how Big Run works, dude. Dang, that sucks. Okay, but can we? Does not look like it. It looks like we're still limited with the splatter shot being the default weapon it gives us. Ah, dang it. They need to make it so that we can try out the new weapons. Like, seriously. Anywho's. Yeah, I'm calling it a stream here. So, with that being said, thank you guys so much for joining me. I will see you guys tomorrow, where I will be doing Big Run with the crew. And then I will be taking Sunday off. Because, technically, I have now streamed for four times this week, which is nice. But, On Sunday, I'm gonna be taking it off, and then I know it's Labor Day weekend, but I don't think I'll be streaming on Monday. I think I'll be taking, yeah, I'll just be taking Sunday off and gonna do family plans for Labor Day, so stuff like that. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and call it a stream right here. So with that being said, thank you guys so much for joining me. Hope you all had fun. Until next time, love you all. Take care.